What if the very first joke in human history was a fart, a stumble, or a funny face, and it made a caveman explode into laughter thousands of years before words even existed? Laughter is one of the oldest human behaviors, older than language itself. Long before humans could speak, our ancient ancestors already knew how to laugh. Scientists believe laughter didn't start with humans. It started deep in our evolutionary past. Around 10 to 16 million years ago, the shared ancestor of humans and great apes may have laughed first. Chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans still laugh today, especially when tickled or play wrestling. This ape laughter sounds like heavy panting, breathy and rhythmic, very different from ours. Researchers call this the panting laugh and believe it's the ancestor of human laughter. Over millions of years, that panting slowly evolved into the ha-ha-ha sound we know today. So somewhere along that long road, early humans developed a laugh of their very own. Prehistoric humans lived in small groups, hunting, gathering, and surviving together every single day. Life was hard, but even hard lives had small moments of joy and connection. Anthropologists believe laughter actually helped these early humans survive. Laughing together released tension after danger, like escaping a predator or a storm. It also built trust. Laughing with someone signals, "I feel safe with you." Groups that laughed together likely cooperated better, shared food, and protected one another. In this way, laughter may have been a survival tool, not just simple fun. One of the very first triggers of laughter was probably physical play. Wrestling, chasing, and tickling among early humans likely caused sudden bursts of laughter. Children in prehistoric groups probably laughed the most, just like children do today. Play was practice, for hunting, for fighting, and for bonding within the group, and every playful tumble or tickle likely ended in shared, genuine laughter. Another early trigger was probably surprise, a sudden slip, stumble, or strange noise. Unexpected, harmless mistakes have made humans laugh for possibly millions of years. Picture an early human slipping in the mud near a riverbank in front of the group. The fall wasn't dangerous, just surprising, and laughter likely followed instantly. This kind of laughter released nervous tension the moment danger turned out to be harmless. Scientists call this idea the false alarm theory of laughter's origin. Something feels risky for a split second, then turns out fine, and we laugh. This reaction may have kept early human groups calm during chaotic, risky moments. Laughter also likely helped strangers or new group members feel accepted quickly. A shared laugh could break the tension between two people meeting for the first time. Even without spoken language, laughter was a universal signal everyone understood. Before complex speech existed, laughter may have been one of humanity's first words. It said, "I mean no harm and we are okay," without needing any language at all. This is why laughter is recognized and understood in every culture on Earth today. Babies laugh before they can even speak, a small echo of this ancient pattern. In fact, human babies start laughing around 3 to 4 months of age. This early instinct suggests laughter is hardwired deep into our biology. It wasn't invented by any one culture. It evolved naturally over time. Around 2 million years ago, early human ancestors began living in larger groups. Bigger groups meant more social bonds to maintain and a greater need for connection. Laughter became a fast, powerful way to build trust among many people at once. Grooming, similar to what apes do today, once served this same bonding purpose. But grooming only works one-on-one, which limited how many bonds could form. Laughter, on the other hand, could bond many people at the very same time. A funny moment around a fire could make an entire group laugh together at once. Some researchers believe this shift helped early human social groups grow much larger. Fire itself likely played a role in the story of ancient human laughter. Around 1 million years ago, early humans began gathering around controlled fires at night. These fireside gatherings became some of the first true social spaces in history. Sitting together in firelight, early humans likely told stories, mimed events, and joked. Without language, jokes were probably physical. Funny faces, gestures, exaggerated movements. A clumsy impression of a hunt gone wrong could easily spark laughter around the fire. These nightly gatherings likely strengthened the bonds that helped groups survive harsh nights. As language slowly developed, humor could finally be spoken instead of only acted out. This opened the door to something new: verbal humor and early forms of jokes. Wordplay, teasing, and storytelling became new ways to make each other laugh. Teasing, in particular, is thought to be one of humanity's oldest forms of humor. A gentle tease could test social bonds without ever causing real harm. Laughter that followed a tease confirmed the friendship was strong enough to handle it. Over generations, humor became more complex, layered, and deeply tied to culture. Different groups developed their own styles of humor, shaped by their environment and beliefs. Yet the core function stayed exactly the same. Laughter still built connection. Anthropologists studying modern hunter-gatherer societies see hints of this ancient pattern today. Many of these communities laugh together constantly, using humor to smooth over daily conflict. This suggests our ancient ancestors likely did the exact same thing long ago. Laughter, then, wasn't just about happiness. It was a tool for peace. It helped early humans resolve arguments without violence, keeping fragile groups together. A well-timed joke could diffuse tension faster than any spoken apology ever could. This ability may have given cooperative, laughing groups a real evolutionary advantage. Groups that laughed together stayed together and passed on more of their genes. In this way, laughter may have quietly helped shape human evolution itself. It's a strange thought that giggling helped shape who we are today. But evolution often rewards small, simple behaviors that strengthen group survival over time. And few behaviors bond a group faster than a shared burst of laughter. So the next time you laugh with friends, remember, you're repeating something ancient. You're echoing a behavior that stretches back millions of years before written history. Before pyramids, before writing, before farming, there was already laughter. It connected our ancestors long before they ever had the words to explain why. Modern scientists still study laughter today, trying to fully understand its origins. Neuroscientists have found that laughter activates ancient, primitive parts of the human brain. These are the same brain regions linked to social bonding and emotional reward. This supports the idea that laughter truly is one of our oldest instincts. Some researchers even study laughter in rats, who laugh during play in ultrasonic tones. This suggests the roots of laughter may go back even further than primates. Perhaps laughter in some form is far older than humanity itself. If that's true, laughter isn't just human. It's a deep evolutionary gift, something we inherited, refined, and carried forward across millions of years of change. From ancient forests to firelit caves, laughter has always found a way through. It survived ice ages, migrations, and the rise and fall of countless societies. Every culture, every language, every era has always kept a place for laughter. That kind of consistency is rare, and it says something powerful about us. Laughter isn't a luxury humans added later. It's part of our foundation. It helped ancient humans survive, connect, cooperate, and eventually thrive together. So the first ancient humans who ever laughed didn't know it yet, but they were shaping the future. Their laughter helped build the trust that allowed human societies to grow. It helped strangers become friends, and friends become tightly bonded communities. Without that early laughter, human cooperation might have looked very different today. Laughter helped our ancestors face fear, uncertainty, and hardship with shared strength. Even in the toughest moments of prehistoric survival, laughter offered a brief release. It reminded early humans that even in a harsh world, joy was possible. And that joy, shared together, made the group stronger than any individual alone. Today, thousands of generations later, we still laugh for many of the same reasons. We laugh with friends, at surprises, during play, and to ease tension. The reasons haven't changed much. Only the world around us has. Every time you share a laugh, you're connecting to this deep ancestral chain, a chain of humans stretching back through time, all bonded by the same instinct. From ancient hominids to modern humans, laughter has always been a shared language. It doesn't need translation, and it never has in all of human history. That's what makes laughter one of humanity's most powerful, unifying behaviors. It crossed every era, every hardship, and every stage of human evolution. And it's still doing the exact same job it always has, bringing us together. So somewhere, long before recorded history, a group of early humans shared a laugh. We'll never know exactly what caused it. A joke, a fall, a surprise. But that moment mattered more than they could have possibly known at the time. It was one small spark in a much larger story of human connection. A story that continues every single time laughter is shared today. So the next time you laugh, remember, you're part of an ancient tradition, a tradition older than words themselves, passed down since the very first human laugh.